I'm sitting here looking at these birds, right? Let me iris up because the camera gets thrown off with the snow in the background. So I'm looking at these birds and I'm thinking, this is kind of how the government controls us. You know, they create the universal form of trade that they themselves have the only power to create. They also have this power to tax people, otherwise, they threaten to take away our stuff. And this is literally what they do. They say, you obey us, or we're going to do this to you. We're going to do this to you. We're taking away your ability to eat and survive. And, you know, that's how they control us. Also, they put us in cages. If you don't do what we say, we take away your ability to eat, meaning they steal. Speaking of food, the oven's going off. They take away our ability to earn money. They take our money through theft that they call fines. No, it's theft. Let's be clear about that. It's theft. If you don't obey us, we steal from you. If you don't obey us, we put you in a cage. Now these birds, they're pets, so technically they're property. And obviously, they're entertainment. They're just cool little things to have around, like a dog. But realistically, they just leave us a bunch of mess. And this is kind of how I think we should treat our government. Make them clean up our mess. Make them earn that property tax, that sales tax. Make them earn it. They're supposed to be serving us. Why is it almost a year later and the Key Bridge pillars haven't been imploded yet? What the answer is because they're all trying to figure out which donor should get the contract. Why does it take so long? I mean, if this was a private industry, the government would be in big trouble. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys the cute birds and talk about this because the government doesn't earn their money. There's potholes everywhere. I will say this. There are some hard workers for the government. Those guys are out there plowing the snow. They're out there salting and doing things like that. But those office workers in the government, the ones who actually make the rules and give themselves raises, and then they don't even show up to work because they're, addicted or something. Yeah, I went there. Anyway, I'm going to say this. It's time for us to start making the threats about cages and taking away money, because that's the only way that we can get through to these people. And they'll say, oh, you can't do that. You can't. And I mean, the reality is they have the guns and they have the cages. They have the guns and the cages. But anyway, thank you for listening to my TED Talk.